Between work, home projects, and the never ending list of things to do, some days it feels like there's no time to actually parent. You get home late, you're tired, and the clock is ticking until bedtime. But here's the good news: you don't need more hours in the day to be a great dad. It's about working smarter and not harder, and using small, intentional hacks that make a big difference. Hello, I'm Jonathan, co-founder of Parent Portfolio, and I'm a dad of two, and I know what it's like to feel like you're constantly juggling. When my kids were little, I had this one week where I was so slammed at work that I barely saw them awake. One night, my daughter asked me, "Daddy, when are we going to play again?" And I tell you, that hit me hard. That's when I started looking for ways to make the time I did have with them more intentional, more fun, and less stressful. So today, I'm sharing the parenting hacks that help me connect with my kids, save time, and feel more present, and without adding more to my plate. So this first hack is something I call the 10-minute connection rule. It's simple. Every single day, I give each of my kids at least 10 minutes of my full, undivided attention. No phone, no TV in the background, just them and me. You'd be surprised how much the kids value that short burst of focus. You don't have to plan for a big outing. It can be as simple as sitting on the floor, building Lego towers, reading their favorite book, or letting them teach you a silly TikTok dance. For me, this often happens during breakfast, bedtime, or while driving to school. My son loves talking about superheroes on the way to school, and my daughter loves showing me the pictures that she draws. 10 minutes may not sound like much, but when it happens every single day, it creates a sense of stability and security for your kids. They know that no matter how busy you are, there's always a moment that's just for them. The second hack is prepping the night before. Mornings can be a nightmare if you're running around trying to find shoes, pack lunches, or sign that permission slip you don't even know about. So I learned that if I spent every 15 minutes at night laying out clothes, prepping lunches, and packing bags, the mornings go so much smoother. For example, in our house we have a little launch pad by the front door. That's where backpacks, sports gear, and anything the kids need for the next day get placed before bed. No more panicking because the soccer cleat is missing right when we need to leave. We're prepared. It always changes my mood in the morning also. Instead of barking orders and feeling rushed, I can actually have a calm breakfast with my kids before heading out the door. The third hack is turning chores into bonding time. Dads, I know chores can feel like the part of the day we just want to get through. But when you make them fun, you can check things off your list and connect with your kids. For example, washing the car becomes a water fight in our driveway. Cooking breakfast turns into a pancake art challenge. Folding laundry, that's when we turn on music and try to beat the clock. Not only does this make chores more enjoyable, but it also teaches kids responsibility and teamwork. They start to feel like they're part of running the household, not just passengers in it. The fourth hack is using micro moments for teaching. You don't always need a big lecture or planned life lesson moment. Everyday activities are full of opportunities to teach your kids valuable lessons. When we go grocery shopping, I let my kids compare prices and figure out which is the better deal. When I'm fixing something around the house, I hand them the tools and explain to them what I'm doing. Even paying bills can turn into a quick lesson about budgeting and why saving is important. It's amazing how much kids soak up when you simply involve them in what you're already doing. And it's a lot less intimidating than sitting down with them and saying, "It's time for a dad talk." The fifth hack is scheduling what I call protected time. If it's not on your calendar, life will fill the space with other things. Protected time is simply blocking off recurring time that's dedicated to the family or one-on-one activities. For us, Saturday mornings are non-negotiable pancakes and cartoon time. No work calls, no errands, just us at the table flipping pancakes and laughing at whatever show the kids want to watch. When my kids look back, they won't remember how many emails I answered on Saturday morning, but they'll remember the smell of pancakes and those lazy, cozy mornings that we spent together. Now, the sixth hack is delegating and outsourcing when you can. You don't have to do everything yourself to be a great dad. Sometimes freeing up time is the best gift you can give your family. That might mean using grocery delivery instead of spending an hour at the store, or setting up auto pay for bills so you're not dealing with paperwork every week. If you have older kids, give them age-appropriate responsibilities, like helping younger siblings with homework or setting the table. The goal isn't to avoid responsibilities. It's to clear mental space so you can focus on what really matters, and that's being present with your kids. The seventh hack is creating a dad-only tradition. This is something that's just between you and your kids, a special ritual or activity that they can count on and look forward to. For me, it started with Friday night snack attack. Every Friday after dinner, we make some fun snacks together, sometimes nachos, sometimes milkshakes, and then watch a movie. The funny thing is, my kids barely remember what we watched, but they remember the snacks, the laughter, and the feeling of having something that was ours. Traditions like this become anchors for your relationship. They give your kids a sense of belonging and something to look forward to every single week. So here's the big takeaway. You don't need hours of free time to be called a great dad. You just need to use your time with them intentionally. For example, connecting for 10 minutes a day, prepping the night before, making chores fun, and using micro moments for teaching lessons are great ways that you can be a great dad. Also, delegate tasks or create your dad-only traditions. These small changes add up to something that is really important to your children. So, if you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And please don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our updates. To be honest, I'd love to hear what are some of the crazy hacks that you do as dads and what other ways that we as a community can build together. Please drop them down in the comments below and I would love to know. Once again, thank you for your time. Have a great day.